What's up, guys? Jason back again covering another nutrition topic. This time it is the top 3 mistakes when it comes to dieting and eating. And we're going to provide you with some easy, simple fixes. Also, just provide you with some information. You know, right now there is so much information out there. It's overwhelming, it's confusing. What foods to eat, what foods to avoid, how much do we eat, when do we eat. I'm going to simplify this. So some of the most common mistakes, number 1 is not eating enough. And I know this one sounds crazy, but under eating is a major mistake. And logically, it seems like it makes sense to eat less and move more. But what happens over time is a lot of people are not providing their body with enough of the right types of calories, proteins, carbohydrates, fat, to make muscle a priority to keep their metabolism healthy and strong. Therefore, their metabolism, their whole body system downregulates a lot of the actions, and it slows down their metabolism and holds on and preserves that fat for energy that it's going to need. So how do we simplify that? So we'll go male and female, but male if you're about 180 pounds on the low end, and this can vary based on how active you are. If you're eating less than 2,000 calories consistently, that is probably not enough for an active male. So if we can simplify that, 2,000 calories if you're eating 30% protein, that's about 150 grams. If you're eating 40% carbohydrates, that's about 175 grams. And 30% fat at 9 calories per gram, you're at 78 grams of fat. Divide that by 3 or 4 meals you're eating per day. Now what happens is, many people will eat a certain amount of meals or food and they think that they ate a lot, but they're not covering everything that they need, and it's not consistent enough, and that damages your metabolism. And when it comes to females, we'll say on average about 130 to simplify, 1,600 calories, same ratios, 30, 40, 30, protein at 120 grams, carbohydrates 160, and 53 grams for fat. Now, we're using these numbers to simplify things. If you're doing keto or something like that, these numbers are going to vary, but ultimately we want to build a strong metabolism that is stable, and we need to consistently be eating a regular amount of calories. So we can't just bring that number down and exercise more. It's better to slowly build up to where you're consistently eating around those numbers so you have a stronger metabolism consistently, and you have all the nutrients that your bodies need for hormones, sleeping, immune system, brain function, and more. And those numbers are on the low end. If you are more active, your body's gonna be burning more calories, and so you're gonna need a higher number, probably 500 calories to 1,000 calories higher, but we wanna slowly build there. And it's related to number 2. The second biggest mistake is inconsistency. It's great to go on a diet or a cleanse or eat these healthy foods, but that cannot be what you lean or rely on like a crutch just because you're eating bad on a regular basis. You can solve this with awareness and building in some habits and rituals of eating good food. But it all comes down to consistency. It's better to do 80% of good intentions than try to be perfect for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. When it comes to a style of eating, we need to find something that is sustainable, that is enjoyable, and you can still eat the foods that you like, but it needs to be flexible. And finally, number 3 is being too restrictive or avoidant. You read a magazine and it says to avoid coconut oil or eggs or whatever it is, or carbohydrates or fat, and people get too strict with that. Why do diets work? There's a set of principles that people follow, and there's clarity on whatever their goal is. You can get great results, low carb, keto, whatever it is. It all comes down to the calorie balance of what you're putting in on a regular basis compared to how much output and energy you are using. Quality of food is a major factor in how your cravings are and your energy and being able to sustain and enjoy yourself. But people get so extreme with saying, oh, I can't eat any sort of carbohydrates or sugars. And I've been there before. I've been there thinking I needed to avoid grains and fruit and all kinds of things. And if you are just consistent with eating a variety of foods at that average 30%, 40%, 30% ratio, you will do incredible. And if you can get 80% of that on a regular basis, I guarantee you will get incredible results. And so by tracking food and creating awareness for a short period of time, you will have the knowledge and the know-how to be able to do this intuitively, even if you need to, buy some prepared meals for a short period of time so you can get used to it. This will help you stick to it, and I promise it will help your metabolism, weight loss, building muscle, and so much more, especially your energy. So hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.